see. Okay, so let's take some more yellow, dirty brush, more yellow, and make a little bit brighter leaf. Okay, and they will be on the outside of our clusters. Now be careful because I see people kind of making polka dot leaves. And, you know, they'll do something that looks like, oh, one here, one there, you know, kind of like that. Well, think of a cluster of leaves. Plot, 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 plot. There's a cluster of leaves. And I usually go out farther than what I have put on there as far as size-wise. Okay, now I'm making this really, really bright in hopes that you can really see it. So up on the tip, not a lot of pressure. Think of a cluster. I used to say think of an umbrella, and too many people were trying to make an umbrella shape, but that's really what they're kind of like. See that? Okay. Now you can also do little tiny ones with your liner brush also. So some of you may have done some of these leaves similar to this with a liner brush. Okay, so the little filbert makes nice little leaves for you. Now, we also have to, in order to finish this painting off, do something with this bank here. It looks terrible. So I'm going to take the fan brush again. And I'm going to take some of my plantation evergreen and a little yellow, and I'm going to make a fairly light green, and I'm just going to kind of come in here and do weeds. Let them come over into the water. Blend it back into my grass a little bit. As I'm going to get them just a little bit brighter back here. More yellow, touch of white if you need it. On the corner of the brush again, tap, 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 push, push, push. So you get some weedy looking things back there. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. So what we'll do to fix it is pick up plantation pine and evergreen. And we'll just work it into the ground, into the bushes and grass. There we go. You can fix almost anything. A little lighter out there along the edge of the water. And when you get down here, you could just make a big bush here if you wanted to. Let it come over the tree a little bit. This is closer to us, so it can be a lot bigger. Okay, so you can have a bush in there. You could do the same thing over here. I don't want it as bright as the ones that I have in the back. And sometimes I do blue and white too in the shaded areas. So like this one over here, I might highlight that with a little blue and white. Okay. This would have to have some grass put under it and worked out over your water and over your banks so that some reason I cannot get this camera to do what I want it to today. Let's see. Okay, so I want to get some grass under this tree and set it down. I'm going to move my brush kind of at an angle so it looks maybe like a little hill right there. Has some weeds. You can take your liner brush and pull up some actual weeds and sticks and so forth to finish it off. So that's how we do to finish this particular painting. I wish I had more time that I could help you with rocks and so forth, but we're not through with this series. We'll probably do other paintings that have some of these same elements in them. You know, when you do a landscape, you usually have water, road, rocks, trees, whatever in it. So I'm sure in the future we'll be doing some of those kind of things. Let's change this into a rock. Put some little highlights out there on those. So the fact is, the next one that I'm going to do is a little scene that has pumpkins, and it's a little fall scene. So I hope you watch and for that to come out. I have on Facebook, I have a group. It's called Annette's Painting Friends. You can go in there, and sometimes we do a whole painting together on that line. Doesn't cost you anything. And so I hope that you'll also join me there on Annette's Painting Friends and Facebook group. And I'll come enjoy. I hope you also will come look at my website. We have a new website in the process of being done, and I'm looking forward to getting that finished. And we'll have a lot of new things on that. But for right now, you can go into AnnetteDozier.com and you can see the website, which has a lot of patterns and books and so forth on it. So thank you for joining me, and I hope this little series has helped you with a few things, just basic things for landscape painting with acrylics. Thank you so much again. Bye-bye.